Hi and welcome to yet another episode of ptamazinginfo. Greetings to our viewers who are watching our video presentation from around the world. We are happy to know that our esteemed viewers are watching our videos from about 42 countries. If you wish to receive the notifications regarding our videos, you may click on the subscribe and bell button and also offer your comments. You may activate the subtitles, and as this channel is being viewed from around the world, you may also use the auto translator to view it in the language of your choice. In this episode, we would be dealing with the quality, purity, and the colors of gold. When we speak of gold, it straight away means one of glamour and attraction. Gold is liked by people from all walks of life. It is liked by men and women, but gold is mostly liked by our women folk. To some, it adds up to their attire and makes them look more gorgeous, and to some, it is also a symbol of status and prestige. Some invest in gold for the sake of business in the form of buying and selling of gold, and some have gold with them as a form of savings and security. Now, let us look into the quality of gold. 18 karat gold. Gold with 18 carats contains 75% of gold and 25% of other metals or alloys such as copper or silver. Hence, 18 karat gold is not pure gold. 18 karat gold implies that it has 18 out of 24 parts of gold. Any form of gold, ornamental gold, gold in the form of coins, or even bar gold needs to be stamped or marked as 18K to indicate the quality and the purity of gold. 22 karat gold. Gold with 22 carats comprises of 22 parts out of 24 parts of gold. The other 2 parts of gold thus comprise of silver, zinc, nickel, and even other alloys. This 22 karat gold is the one which is mainly used for the making of gold jewelry and gold ornaments. This mixing of alloys and other metals along with the gold helps in the making of ornaments and jewelry, as it makes the gold harder and the jewelry and the ornaments become more durable. 916 gold. The 22 carats of gold contains 91.6% of gold, and the rest are made up of metals and alloys. This 91.6% of gold is hence called as 916 gold. 24 karat gold. This form of 24 karat of gold is the purest form of gold, and it is 100% pure gold. It has 24 out of 24 parts of gold. This form of the 24 karat of gold is generally not used in the making of jewelry and ornaments. The reason being that it is not harder in nature and hence would affect the durability of the ornament or the jewelry. KDM gold. This form of the KDM gold is a mixture of 92% of gold along with an alloy called as cadmium, which comprises of 8% of cadmium. Hence, with a mix of cadmium, this is called as the KDM gold. Hallmark gold. The Bureau of Indian Standards, also known as BIS, is a national standards body in India which hallmarks gold based on several parameters of quality and purity. When gold is certified by this an authority, it is called as BIS hallmark gold. It is more advisable to get a hallmark BIS certified gold, which would ensure the quality and the purity of the gold jewelry and the gold ornaments if it is bought in India. Colors of gold. Yellow gold. Most of the jewelry and the ornaments are made up of yellow gold. The people mostly wish to wear jewelry which is yellow in color. Gold is more known as a yellow gold. It is the mix of other metals and the alloys that make the color of gold. However, there are other colors of gold which we shall have a look into this. White gold. Gold which is mixed with metals or alloys such as palladium, nickel or zinc are known as the white gold. When it is coated with platinum, known as rhodium plating, it gives a white appearance to the gold. Young people usually prefer to wear jewelry or ornaments of white gold. Rose gold. Gold, when it's mixed with copper, it's called as rose gold. The extent to which copper is mixed with gold gives it the complexion of the rose color. As copper is mixed with gold, it becomes more harder and adds to the durability of the gold jewelry or the gold ornaments. Rose gold is also called as the Russian gold. People prefer to wear the rose gold in order to match with the color of the costume that they wish to wear. Black gold. Petroleum is known as black gold as it is black in color in the crude oil form when it is extracted from the depths of the crust of the earth. Coal is also called as black gold. Both coal and petroleum, though called as black gold, are not in the form of gold. Measurement of purity of gold and diamond. Carat, spelt as K-A-R-A-T, is used to measure the quality and the purity of the gold and is stated as 18 carat, 22 carat and 24 carat. Similarly, for the diamonds, it is stated as carat and spelt as C-A-R-A-T. Between the quality of gold and diamond, there is just one letter that separates it, which is the letter K and C. K-A-R-A-T is for gold and C-A-R-A-T is for diamond. The pronunciation of both the words is the same. Use of words of gold. Golden time. We also use the word gold in various contexts, especially the word golden time. We often say that we had a golden time during our childhood days, school days, or our college days at the university. We also say that we had a golden time during the vacation in our school, our college, or at the university. Golden period. This is one which denotes a golden period when a king, emperor, monarch, or the head of a country had provided his people with the very best of everything. A time when the country had flowed with milk and honey, and there was no hunger at all, not even a crime, and all the people were very happy and satisfied. This is called as a golden period of a rule by that king, the emperor, the ruler, or the head of that country. Golden hour. When a person has a sudden setback in his health, especially when a person suffers from a heart attack, he needs to receive medical treatment immediately within 1 hour. This 1 hour period within which the life of the person is to be saved is called as the golden hour. Hence, whenever we come across a person who has a heart attack or a stroke, we should ensure that medical treatment should be given to him within this golden hour so as to save his life. Worth in gold. We refer to a person and say that he is worth in gold. This is because he or she is such a good person who is always good and always does good to others. There are philanthropists or people who always keep doing good for others, especially a person like Mother Teresa. Such people are really worth in gold. Yes, you could also be that person who is worth in gold. Hence, do good and be good.